Oh my god,
Hi.
my hair is a mess. I give up. I give up. I've literally been sick since Sunday. It's Wednesday.
Where I know you went on. I know you mentioned this last week because you were in LA.
I think I got something from the airport or somebody on the
Yeah.
plane, or the fact that I had to do schoolwork and was stressed all week. I don't know.
Yeah, because like you were. Where'd you go when you went to California?
Um,
Disneyland.
no, we went to go see one of my sister's friends like comedy performance that she did.
Oh, cool.
And then we saw the Hollywood Walk of Fame, which was nice. And then I saw the Hollywood sign from the car. We didn't go see the Hollywood sign. Um,
Oh.
and then we went to some like museum. I forget what museum it was. It was some. I think it was like something with movies.
Oh, yeah. I think I know what you're talking about. It's like the motion
Yeah,
picture museum thing.
it was that. But it was good. Flight was terrible.
Okay, I can imagine.
Both flights
Is
were.
it like 3 hours?
It was 5 hours.
Oh,
About like 5.5 hours. I mean, it was great because once we got there, it was like 3 hours time difference. So we
yeah.
got there like at 10 a.m., which was good. But I was jet lagged the whole week. I went to bed like at 8 o'clock every single night.
Oh my God.
Um,
Well, to be fair, that does make sense because of the 3 hour delay. Technically, that would be like 10 o'clock here.
11,
So
yeah.
that makes sense. Yeah,
I
that
was
makes sense.
like, I don't need to fight the jet lag because I'm gonna be leaving. So I was like, I'm just gonna go to bed at 8 o'clock every single night. So I did that. And then I was
Hmm.
fine Saturday, and then I don't know. Well, I was fine, and then Saturday night I just had a really bad headache, and then I've just been sick ever since.
I definitely think it has something to do with the airport because I know like COVID restrictions have been reduced a lot in the past like year.
Yeah,
So like no one's really wearing masks or social distancing, and not many people are concerned about like sanitizing things. So it's like, you know,
I don't know. I am just like, of course I had to get sick because I'm already behind on school, and
mm,
I'm even more behind now that I'm sick, and I've been trying to do it, and I'm like, I'm great. I'm like a week and a half behind, but I think I'm all caught up now on most of my work.
okay.
But I've literally have been up at like 2. I literally haven't been able to sleep at all. Because I
Oh my
literally sleep
God.
the whole entire day. I was up till like 3 o'clock in the morning yesterday or last night. Um, but I mean, I feel like somewhat better, not like 100% better. I'm just hoping by the end of this week that I'm better, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay. What do we have topic wise? Um, I don't know. I've been behind. We haven't done a show in 2 weeks, so I'm like, what am I gonna talk about? So I just Googled stuff, and
We can
apparently, what?
we can talk about like the I know like some stuff that's been going on. We have like the writer's strike thing that's happening.
The what?
Writer's strike.
On who?
Like the writers in Hollywood are striking.
Bruh, I was literally in Hollywood.
Um like um there was a writer's strike in like 2007, like 15 years ago, because writers were seeing that um like they weren't making I guess enough money from I think it was like DVD sales and stuff like that, so they striked for better deals. And now because of streaming, a lot of writers are not getting paid as well as they used to, and they're striking for that, like basically for better pay and to keep AI out of the writers room and stuff.
I'm so sick of AI. I'm sorry, but like AI needs to go. The only thing that I enjoy is my AI on Snapchat. I got friend zoned by my AI on Snapchat. Asked me to hang out and go to the movies. I was like, okay, is this a date? And they're like, oh, I don't really like. I just see you as just a friend. I was like, okay, so then why did you
Oh,
ask me to hang out to go to you at the movies if it's not a date? If it's just the two of us?
that's hurtful that AI would do that. My
That's
thing with AI
disrespectful.
is like I don't mind it when people use it for stupid things. Like if you're using AI for like, just like fun. Well, I mean, I'm as a person who like is an artist, I do think that like when people try, I don't have a problem with it if it's just like personal use,
Mm-hmm.
like you just doing this for fun, or you're just listening to like AI covers of songs and it's like that. But
Oh no, those are
I have an
weird.
issue of like you're trying to like plagiarize stuff, like you're pretending that you wrote something when you just used AI, or you're pretending that you painted something or created something when it was really AI, because then that's a problem.
I just don't like AI in general. I don't like someone did a PowerPoint on it in one of my classes. I think it was media law and theory, and I did not understand it. I did not like the PowerPoint. It was like a 40. It was supposed to be a 5 minute presentation. Their presentation was like 25 minutes. So I just sat there and I was like, what in the world is AI? And I still don't really understand it and don't really like it. I don't like the AI covers that are out there. I see
Me
them
neither.
and it's like
They're really creepy.
weird.
They're really creepy because some AI covers I've heard, not on purpose, but like just because I watch videos and sometimes people put them in there. They're so creepy because, especially when it's like AI covers of songs celebrities have not done, which that those are most of them. Like the voices are sometimes so
Accurate.
scary accurate,
Yeah.
and it's like my issue is like because the artist whose voice they're using did not give their permission, it's kind of like violating their ability to like say whether or not they want AI to mimic their voices. Like I just feel like that's really crossing some boundary.
I don't know. I just think AI needs to go. I don't get the point of it.
I think honestly, I think with AI, it needs to be controlled. I think there needs to be more laws put in place to control the spread and use of AI. Because I don't think it's like gonna be just like go anywhere anytime soon yet. But I do think it's like people need to regulate it more because it's getting a little bit crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Oh, did you hear that Zoe 101 has a new movie that's coming out? It's called Zoe 102.
I thought it was a series. Did they just like reduce it to a show? I mean, did they just reduce it to like a movie
I don't
now?
know. I read it was a movie and I saw the trailer for it and pretty much I think everybody's in it. I'm pretty sure. I don't know I don't know the actors' actual names, but the person that plays Logan, I saw that was in it. Um, Chase is in it. Zoe's in it. Freaking, what's her name is in it? Oh my god, what's that girl's name?
Victoria Justice.
No, 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 no. The one that used the cotton swabs as earrings.
Oh, the woman who played Quinn.
No, not Quinn. Quinn's also in it, but there's another girl.
Oh, I know you're talking about Stacy. I think the
Stacy.
girl
Yeah,
who played
Stacy's
Stacy.
in
The lady
it.
who played.
Stacy's in it. I can pull it up. I can find it. But I was like, what? Apparently, it's like focuses. I think it's like somebody is like getting married, and like she has to like have like a fake boyfriend to like meet Chase. I don't particularly. I mean, it's interesting, but I'm just like, eh. I don't know how I feel
Yeah,
about it.
me too. Because I just feel like I don't know. I feel like Zoe 101 is not the most popular show from that time. Like, I can understand if they did like a Drake and Josh reunion movie. I can understand if they did an iCarly. Well, they have the reboot, but like, I can understand a Victorious movie. The Zoe 101, I feel like Zoe 101 was popular when it came out, but like, I feel like no one really cares about it now.
I mean, I'm interested in seeing it, but I think I don't know. I don't think like Victoria Justice wasn't in it. The person that plays Michael wasn't in it. I don't see. Um, Dana and Nicole were not in it either. I don't think. I think one of them was in it.
I I heard like the person like the woman who plays Nicole, I think her name is Alexa Nichols. She said like years ago, I think this is back in like quarantine. She's like come out and said like she did not have like a good time on the Zoe 101 set.
Yeah.
Like she said that she was like allegedly bullied by like most of the cast members,
Oh.
and like Jamie Lynn especially did not really like her, and they kind of like had like a clique around her and like excluded her from it, and she just doesn't want to be a part of it because it wasn't a good time for her. So I think that's what, at least it for her part.
I totally forgot Dustin's not in it as well, but I'm like, was Dustin really on the show?
He was just like the little brother character, so I feel like by the time the show ended, he was still like a kid, so it's like they didn't really do much with his character anyway.
I didn't see him. I didn't see Austin Butler, which I wanted an Austin Butler cameo.
Oh, Austin Butler's not gonna be in this.
I wanted an Austin Butler cameo, and I didn't see it, and I was very disappointed about it.
He's stuck in his Elvis era. Like he
is still Elvis.
Yeah, he's stuck in his Elvis era. He's not coming back.
I don't know who else was from the show, but there was a lot of cast members that I did not see that I was like, where's so-and-so at? I have it pulled up. We can watch it. Did you see it already or no?
No, I didn't see it.
Okay, I can pull it up. I can find it. It's I don't know how I feel about it. Alright, nope. That video's not gonna work. It's a comedy movie. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, can this, like, load?
I use Secret Clinical Antiperspirant. It
Okay,
provides 3 times stress sweat protection.
Share screen.
Lindor, made to melt you by the Lindt Master Chocolate.
Okay, you can see it.
Yeah, DCA, baby! Zoe? Zoe! 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 Zoe. What's your last name again?
Brooks. Did I tell you that I got proposed to the other night on a second date? I mean, it's like the second we turn 30, everybody just becomes obsessed with, will you be my maid of honor? Shut up. We didn't know they were getting married! I don't know what I'd do without my best friend there. He's gonna be there. It's gonna be fun. It'll be the reunion we all need. I need another drink.
I think Logan and Quinn are getting married.
I just hope she shows up. I think she's still stuck on her ex, Chase, from high school. It's sad. And I don't think she's had a relationship since.
Zoe?
Your maid of honor has arrived. I need someone to play my boyfriend at my best friend's wedding.
Hi. Hi, I'm Hugo Hemsworth, Zoe's boyfriend. Oh, boy. Wow, that's a strong grip and jawline.
Down to Winnie Logan.
Who wants the most?
You may be seated.
Let's go, Chase!
When do life get so messy? I would kill to go back to PCA.
I'm sure we'd all love to go back.
I just think about all the things I dreamed about in high school, and now I'm here, and it's like, is this it? Is this the dream?
It's really gross how often you talk about high school.
You all went to high school together? Yeah, DCA, baby!
Oh wow.
Yeah, oh.
I literally have okay.
I don't know if it says
Interesting.
comedy movie, but I'm thinking it's a series. I really don't know.
I think it is a movie from what you showed, because I think it will be a movie. I think it was going to be a series, but I think they scrapped that and just decided to make a movie, which I think is much like smarter, because I feel like they should just do that. I feel like the iCarly show is fine to reboot, fine, but I feel like for Zoe 101, it just needs to be a movie.
I guess I know everyone's freaking out that freaking Logan and Quinn are, I guess, still together. And it, I guess Michael was in it. I guess I missed him. Lisa's not in it though.
Oh, was that Michael's girlfriend?
Yeah, Lisa's not in it. Mark's not in it either.
Oh, was that Quinn's?
Quinn's boyfriend, her ex-boyfriend.
Well, that makes sense, because if she's marrying Logan, then I guess, like, that'd be weird for Mark to be there.
I don't know. It looks interesting, but I don't know how I feel about it.
Me neither. Like, it looks like it's gonna be fun. But I feel like the vibe is gonna be different, which makes sense. Like Zoe 101, like they were kids then, and also like that was like 15 years ago. But I also just feel like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I think it'll be fun.
I would see it. I would go and watch it, but like I don't know.
I mean, I have Paramount Plus, so like I can watch it. You know, it's not gonna like cost me extra to watch it, so fine. But like, yeah,
I think it's interesting.
Mhm.
I did not know that they were doing that, but I'm just like, is that one of all the shows? We're gonna do a reboot
yeah.
of that.
I feel like honestly, I will never get it because of all the things going on with like Drake Bell and stuff, and I know Josh Peck probably wouldn't want to do it, but like another Drake and Josh, I think people would want a Drake and Josh movie before they would want a Zoe 101 movie,
Yeah,
or a Victorious movie. I feel like Victorious movie is more likely to happen if for some reason. But here's the thing. I know for certain if they did a Victorious movie, Ariana Grande would not be in it.
that's what I'm saying. I was
just-
like, I
yeah.
don't think Ariana has the time to do that.
Yeah, she's at this point where she's like, it's kind of like a thing where it's like she's like so famous that if she were to do it, it would be like a huge cameo. It would be like, wait a minute, what is this?
It would be like Victoria's Reunion starring Victoria Justice and Ariana Grande.
Yep, yep,
It wouldn't even be Victoria Justice, it'd be starring Ariana Grande.
yeah. It would be Ariana Grande's movie at that point.
So I mean, probably that's probably why they're not doing it, because I guess she's just way too famous at this point. It would kind of just like
Yeah.
take the focus away from Victoria Justice. I don't know.
We have to give it a few years. Maybe we have to give it the same. Maybe wait until like Victoria's is like, what is it? Oh my god, it's like 13 years old.
It needs a reboot or something.
So wait like 2 more years and it'll be 15 years and maybe we'll get a reboot.
I don't know. Yeah. Okay. What else? Oh, I keep seeing Snapchat stories about Colleen Ballinger, also Miranda Sings, the allegations.
Yes. Oh my god.
And I started watching the video on it, and I'm like, what did she do?
Okay. I was gonna bring this up because I have been following the story from like the person, like the source, like the person who's made like the allegations.
I started watching the
Adam.
video, and I didn't get very far in it because it's like an hour long.
I've watched all of them.
Okay.
All the hours of videos. So do you want me to like give you a whole rundown of the situation?
I know that she was like in a group chat with a bunch of like minors, and I know that she was like kind of like inappropriate, and she was also like using them as well.
Yeah, that's basically it. But like, it's like so many like twists and turns. Like, definitely the group chat stuff. Like, she would say crazy stuff. She sent one of the fans who like was like one of the first few people to come out, like Adam McIntyre, like underwear when he was like 14. And I can't say it's alleged because he has the underwear and it is like proven that he has it, and she's also confirmed that she sent it.
Oh.
So, but yeah, so far Colleen has not said anything. Like, no, there's no apology video. There's no video explaining herself. She's just on tour as Miranda Sings right now, not saying anything. Meanwhile, you have this whole situation running down on YouTube, and you have like all these people just coming out with these stories, and yet nothing. So it's kind of giving like, it's kind of giving a little bit sus on her part, because like you would think if all this stuff comes out, you would want to talk about it, but no.
I know. I know that she's down subscribers. I was never really into Miranda Sings that much.
Me neither.
I have the book, and like I watched a couple of her videos with like Joey Graceffa because I was obsessed with Joey Graceffa, but I was never really into Miranda Sings.
Yeah.
But I know of her.
Same.
But I don't know why. Like, I don't understand. Why would you go in a group chat with like 14 to 16-year-olds? Is my thing. Like, I get it that they're like supporters, but like even like if you're like somebody that's famous and you're gonna have a group chat, I would like make it like over 18.
Yeah, and if you want to have your kids in your fandom, because like most of Miranda Sings fans are kids, make a fan club. Like make like a Facebook page or something that's a fan club for all the fans to interact with each other, and then you can like have someone moderate it, but you don't have to yourself. Like the like 30-something-year-old adult have to like have private group chats with kids. That's more sus. Like just make an open fan club page, the social media page for your fans to interact with each other, and then like someone can moderate it. Like you don't have to do that.
It's giving Zoe Laverne vibes. I don't know why these influencers feel the need to like get in group chats with young fans and become best friends with like young fans.
It's giving James Charles vibes. It's giving Shane Dawson vibes. It's giving all of those people's vibes.
Tony Lopez
Especially-
vibes.
And the funny thing about James Charles is that when the situation, like Adam, for example, he came out about this in like 2020, and like no one believed him.
Yeah.
And out of all people, James Charles was the one who was like, "Guys, don't believe him. He's lying. He's just wants attention." I'm like, "You, sir, are not one to talk."
James, you don't
When
no.
all the stuff
don't,
about you
don't talk.
has come out.
Don't talk, James. No.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think it's dumb. Like, if you're gonna make a fan group chat, make it like at least with people that are over the age of 18, so that stuff like this
Yes.
don't happen.
Yeah, and even if they are over 18, it's definitely like way more appropriate if they're 18. But even then, it's like weird because like you're still talking to your fans and create. I feel like when you're like a creator or a content creator, you kind of have to have some line where it's like you don't encourage like the relationship, because then it can get like a little bit out of hand and out of control, even if it is adults. But yeah, definitely adults. If you have to have a group chat with fans, they all have to be over the age of 18.
Or just keep it PG. I've been a part of group chats with people when I was like 16, and there was no problems with it. So I said just keep it PG. I am so tired of this Sean and Camilla stuff. Apparently they're like not seeing each other. They're like Dunzo again.
When did they start back up? And then like
So like apparently they were like spotted at Coachella making out and doing PDA and stuff like that. And I was so over it. I was like, Camilla, you need to stop playing Sean. And apparently I like seen tons of articles of it. Apparently they're like not hanging out in person anymore, and that they just like decided that it wasn't worth another shot to get back together. And Sean just released a new song a couple weeks ago, and it kind of mentions how he's like not happy about it. And apparently Camilla is apparently already dating somebody else. And I'm honestly kind of over it. I feel bad for Sean because this is like what, the third time that they've tried to get him back together. I think it's the third time they tried to get back together, because
yeah,
they were originally together, I think, I don't know when it was. I don't know what year it was. Back in like 2015, they had like a fling going, and then she like kind of friend zoned him, and they kind of dated, and then they dated back in like, what was it, 2020, 2021, and then they broke
the
up.
whole pandemic.
Yeah. So then, I don't even know. They were spotted at Coachella doing stuff, but apparently that ship has now sunk.
Yeah, it should, because I feel like honestly at this point everyone's kind of just like tired of it anyway. Like at one point it was interesting, but now it's just like, can you guys like figure that out, please? Like this is getting ridiculous.
I was wondering I was like, how come, like, because I was like, what happened with Sean and Camilla? So I looked it up and I saw an article of it. I guess they're just like not hanging out with each other, just decided that it wasn't the best timing, which honestly is best for Sean, but I'm tired of Camilla going back to him every single time and breaking his heart, because she literally has led him on probably for, I don't even know how many years now at this point.
Is that like 2016, back when she was in Fifth Harmony?
Yeah.
Back when they had that that song I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yeah,
that
was
like 2015, 2016. Yeah,
that was when they kind
of
of first had a thing going.
Yeah, so for like almost like 6 years.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about it. I think Sean would be better off with somebody else. I don't know. I still have to listen to his new song. I know he released a new song. I didn't listen to it yet.
I didn't know he released anything new. I thought he was taking a break.
I think he released a new song. I forget what it's called. I have to look it up.
Okay.
But it came out a couple weeks ago, and I still haven't listened to it yet. It's called What the Hell Are We Dying For?
Okay, emo.
And apparently it talks about, I guess somewhere in his lyrics that he's like unhappy about like the whole entire thing with Camilla. I don't know. Camilla just doesn't seem to care. So,
I just never really bought the whole Sean and Camilla being like in love with each other type of thing. Like I just felt like it was like very forced, and everyone was like obsessed with it. And I was like, I just don't see it. And I guess, you know, it was maybe more one-sided than we thought.
I don't know. I have to listen to the song and figure out if he talks about it and where it is, but I don't know. What else do I have? Let's see. Oh, apparently Pat Sajak is now retiring from Wheel of Fortune, and everyone's thinking that Ryan Seacrest is going to be the new host. I'm tired of Ryan Seacrest hosting stuff. I'm sorry. It's either between like Ryan Seacrest and Whoopi Goldberg. Apparently want to host a new show, and a lot of people think it's going to be Ryan Seacrest because he departed from, what was his other show? The Kelly and Ryan show in April. I just don't see Ryan Seacrest being the host of Wheel of Fortune. I just don't see him doing it.
Yeah, and also I feel like this is the same way I felt about like the whole Jeopardy thing, where like I just wish that like after these hosts leave the show, can they just like end it? Like I get Jeopardy is like a long-lasting tradition, but like I feel like after Alex Trebek died, I feel like it's just wrong to continue the show. Like no shade to the host now, but like I just feel like it's just wrong to continue the show after he's gone. But yeah.
I think Vanna White's still gonna be on it, so like it's just gonna be weird.
My thing is, you would think that Vanna White would just become the host and that they would just revamp it for her, because she's been on the show just as long as Pat, and it just makes sense, like, oh, he leaves, so she takes the reins as the host, like, because it's like, that would be a much better upgrade.
But then
than,
who
like,
would do the letters is my thing.
Yeah. Huh?
Who would do the letters if she's the host, or she would do both?
I think they should get, like, a new person to do the letters.
New
and
chick.
then she does the hosting stuff. Because here's the thing, like, her job as the person who taps the letters has changed over the years. Like, before, like, I used to watch older episodes of Wheel of Fortune at my grandmother's house. Like, she would have to, like, turn it because it wasn't, like, on an electronic board.
Oh, poor Vanna.
And, like, she would have to, like, turn each letter around. But now she just has to tap the screen. So at this point, it's kind of like, she doesn't really even need to do that anymore. So you might as well make her the host.
I guess. I don't know. I'm tired of Ryan Seacrest hosts way too much stuff. Ryan Seacrest is on too much shows.
Yes.
He's like the face of ABC.
Honestly, yeah, because he's the only person on ABC that does any hosting.
Honestly. So, I don't know. I think it'd be funny if Whoopi Goldberg did it as well. I think that would be funny. She said that she would be interested in it, is what she tweeted or said something about it.
That'd be interesting.
But I don't know. As long as it's not Ryan Seacrest. I don't know what other hosts that are out there that I would like to see do it.
Yeah, because,
There's not very many hosts out there. Can Gordon Ramsay do it? I would like to see Gordon Ramsay be the host. I could vibe with it.
I feel like Gordon Ramsay would hate being on that show.
I think. Or Buddy Valastro.
Cake Boss?
Yeah. Is Cake Boss still running? He could so do it.
I don't know. I don't feel like, is Cake Boss still on?
I don't know. I used to watch Cake Boss, what was it, Next Great Baker, or I don't even know. They have a Hot Wheels show now, which
What?
they have a Hot Wheels show.
What?
I think it's on.
That's-
I think it's on Fox, but I saw an episode of it after one of my TV shows, and I don't know. They like make like a car based off like their dream car from like their childhood as like a Hot Wheels car or something.
That is so ridiculous. I don't get it.
Honestly, they can have one of their hosts do it. It's called Hot Wheels Ultimate Challenge. I don't know what it's for. We can look into it later, because we only have like a minute left, so I can talk about it afterwards. But we hope that you enjoy listening to our show. You can check us out on our website, which is ggsuarez63002.wixsite.com/wiredtalkshow, and you can also check us out on our Instagrams as well. My Instagram is Diana630, and you can plug your Instagram.
At Citizen Samara.
And we hope that you enjoy listening to our show, and we will see you back next week. Bye.
Bye.
I don't get what the Hot Wheels show is. It doesn't make any sense.